Hi St. Pius, this is Mrs. Timothy. It is a great weekend for my kindergarten through second graders to go outside and do some crayon rubbing. Crayon rubbing is where we put paper over a textured surface, rub it with crayon, and the texture comes through. So we need paper, some crayons, and the great outdoors. Let's go. Okay, so you can find textures almost anywhere. You can find textures against your house, like the brick here, right? If you take your paper up against the brick and you rub your crayon, you will start to see the pattern of the brick come through. All right. I have seen the older kids do this, my 7th and 8th graders, and it gets really interesting when you start to do different colors. So we've done our brick in blue, and if you come back with another color, let's take orange here, and I move it I'll put it over the same spot. I'll move it a little bit. You can see the orange. So you layer your colors. That is one way to make it interesting. Or you could do each brick in a different color, as long as you can see the pattern showing through there. Okay. Brenda, you ready to take over?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's find another texture. There's textures all around, like the asphalt, the concrete or asphalt is bumpy. You could do that. Or look hard, because we have these special pavers, these little stepping stones, and they look like a tree trunk. So let's see what happens when Brenna does a crayon rub on those. And you could have stepping stones like this in your yard. I can see the tree trunk showing through already. Can you see it, Brenna?
Uh-huh.
And I think that would look cool if you did that in a couple different colors too. Let's see what else we can find. You want to try another color? Okay. That looks really neat. Look up close. You could do things like tree trunk. This will be a little hard to rub against, but especially you wouldn't want to press too hard because you could rip your paper. But you could try it, and then you would have Brenda, try a little harder. Try in a small area, because you would start to get the pattern of a tree trunk on your paper. I can see it starting to show.
I can't.
And if you keep going down a little further, yeah. And if you ever try to draw a tree trunk, you're like, boy, what does a bark look like? Instead of drawing it, you could just crayon rub it in your own backyard. You can see a pattern starting to show up there. See, that is hard. That's a hard one. Let's see what else we can find. Come on, Brennan. Get the crayon. I'll get the crayon. You get the paper. All right. Look around your yard. I'm going to take you to a special spot here. I'll go over here. We have wood decking out here. You could do the wood decking because that would make big, bold stripes. Or look at your flower pots. We're going to look at a flower pot right here. Can you see there's these little patterns on our flower pot? That would be really neat to crayon rub. Take a dark color so it really shows. And to do a couple different ones of them.
I just got this.
Sure. I'll do a green one too.
This part right here.
I think it's because you're sideways, backwards. Okay, you hold this. Brenna was like doing it with her left hand.
I was doing it with my right hand.
Well, in the wrong way though. Can you see it showing up? Mm-hmm. That is cool. And that would make a pretty awesome pattern on your paper. You do a couple of different ones. Like do one. Here, I'm going to move the paper. move the paper and do another one. That was pretty neat. So that's what I want you to work on or to try this weekend. Look at your patio furniture. I'm seeing ours right now. Look right here.
Can I do it?
These are bumpy right here. Yeah, Brenna, you do it here. It's just a deck box. It has a texture on it of like wicker. Or rattan, as they say. I can see it. See if, it's hard to see in this light, but it does show up. There you go. You can see the pattern show up. So try that this weekend, kindergarten through second grade, and otherwise have a wonderful weekend outside. It's supposed to be nice and sunny. Love you guys. Brandon, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.